Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. It's hard to believe that 2 weeks from today is Christmas and virtually the end of our fiscal year and the end of the calendar year for us. What a blur this year has been. I cannot believe that it's gone by this quickly, although there have definitely been times where it feels like it's been dragging on with everything we've had to deal with. Um, just a few things today for our weekly video. We will be having a couple all hands meetings on Wednesday to go through some other items in detail, especially as we look to finish the year and a lot of changes and a lot of movement with some individuals, some retirements going on. So we just want to get everybody together. We'll do first shift in the morning and then second shift at the beginning of second shift on Wednesday of next week. So I know Robin already sent the invites out. Those of you without email, hopefully you've got that information as well. So look forward to having a couple of those all hands meetings. Some things just to be on the lookout for. You know, I know from a COVID standpoint, you guys all see the news, you all hear it, we talk about it regularly. The increases are definitely going up. I want to make sure everybody is staying diligent with what we're supposed to be doing. I still see some people with their masks down, showing their noses. I know it's difficult, but we have to be very, very diligent. I know it's so far we've been able to stay pretty clean and protected, and it's because we are following our protocols. All it takes is one person one day to not do it right for us to have an issue. So please stay diligent with your masks on. And the other thing I want to make sure that we are doing, because we've started to see a little bit of kind of being a little bit lax in this area, is that when we initially set up the cafeteria, we wanted everybody sitting at separate tables. Started to see smaller groups of people congregate at tables. We're going to set up more tables in the training room, but I think especially right now as we're going through the holiday season, as more and more people are getting together, and as the infection rate is going up, we should really stay focused on trying to eat by ourselves. Because I know what I see too is as we have our masks off at the table, when we're around the fridge or around the microwaves, the masks are off, and we got to make sure that we're staying focused there. We've gone a long way. We've done very, very well so far, and I just want to make sure that we're just staying focused on those little things, because those are the little things that matter. As you all know, after Thanksgiving break, we did all the pooled testing, so every one of our employees got tested up here, which was great. Very fortunate that we had no positives out of that, so that was great. We had that one little instance with one of the batches needing to be retested of a potential positive, but they retested all those individually, and they were all negative, so that's great. I am planning on doing that again when we come back from the Christmas and New Year's break, so we already have our supplies on order, and we'll do another large round of testing when everybody's back on site, just to verify it again. After my last video, I didn't get much interest in the friends and family testing day, and that's fine. So I won't go ahead and do that. But I was, just interested in seeing some feedback if people wanted to get tested before they went and visited family or had family come over. So no problem there. I guess the other item that we should talk about, and where Carol and I and the rest of the executive team are really trying to stay focused on getting some more information, is on the vaccine and the vaccination plan. You'll see this image come up here. This is from the press conference I listened to from Governor Lamont last week. Pretty informative, just an interesting slide that she talks about the 3 phases. So, and as of now, the last I heard, we should be getting the first vaccination should be happening in the state around the 20th or 21st. So it's pretty quick. Right now they're working on a logistics plan, but as you can see here, phase 1A is healthcare workers, nursing home residents, and medical first responders. And that's who this is all going to start. What's really interesting is phase 1B and phase 2. If you can look at the dates that are in those blocks, you can see phase 1B starts the critical workforce. We have the potential to be part of phase 1B, depending on how the definition of critical workforce comes in, because we supply the Department of Defense and we're deemed a critical or an essential business. There is a chance, but I think there are a lot of other areas, a lot of other businesses are far more critical for those first doses of the vaccines. So you can see here that's going to go from January through late May. So there's a chance that within, my opinion, is probably toward the end of that time period, as we get toward May, that there might be an opportunity for us as an essential manufacturer to be part of that phase, but still to be determined. But as you can see, there are other congregate settings. This is not just the nursing homes, but this might be group homes. This could be prisons, places like that where there's large amounts of people who live together. And then we'll be looking at the adults over 65 and any high-risk individuals under 65. And that's going to take us through May. And then you can see phase 2, which is really the rest of the population that wants to get vaccinated, is those individuals that are under 18 and the remaining over 18. So the perspective, and I don't know how long that's going to take, that could take a few months. So what this tells me is the good news is the end is in sight relative to the vaccine coming out and being distributed. But we still have another 6+ months of this phased approach. The good news is I think we'll start to see an improvement over, as each of these phases go, with fewer people having it or being able to contract it and pass it on. But we still have a long way to go, and so we're trying to keep our eyes on this. What does this mean to our business? What does this mean to the commercial aerospace industry? What does this mean to our workforce? What are the requirements for businesses? What are the requirements for individuals? And how is this whole thing going to work? If people have the ability to get vaccinated but choose not to, what does that mean? So there's still a lot of question marks, but I just wanted to get this in front of you so you can see what I see, and I'll continue to update us as I do the videos. Other than that, that's it for me for this week. We've got a big board meeting next week, so I know the executive team has been focused hard this week and trying to get everything together for that. And really for me, it's finishing off this year strong, trying to get the product out, and then really focus on our bookings and start to fill the pipeline for next year. So have a great afternoon, a great weekend. Again, 2 weeks from today is Christmas. It's just blowing my mind right now. So happy holidays to you all. Some of you I probably won't see, some that are off or working from home or on separate shifts. So have a great holiday, a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.